up, YouTube? It's the Country CEO in the house, man. Look, on a Saturday evening here, got a few things I need to do. Get this truck ready to roll for tomorrow night, which is a Sunday night, right? So there's a couple things. I know I'm going on asphalt. So there's a couple things I need to do in order to make sure that this truck is ready. So on a Saturday evening, sometimes you gotta take your time. Ain't no big rush, but to kind of go ahead and get done what needs to be done so you don't have any issues or problems, or just to simply make your job a lot easier when it's time to go back to work off the weekend, right? All right, so if you would, follow along, show you a few things that's helping me to get ready for this asphalt Sunday night, right? Stay tuned. All right, Grinder, so I recall a little while ago, one of you guys asking the question about maintenance and what parts of the maintenance was something that you can do yourself. Well, guess what? Greasing is something that you can do yourself. Now, I must admit, I didn't do this myself, but it is something that I can do. All right, I got a little guy, local guy around town, doesn't really charge a whole lot. So he basically charging me $40 a truck. But if I didn't have so much on my plate and those things of that nature, then it is something that I could do. All you need is a regular grease gun or an air grease gun. Air grease guns are popular now. They make it a whole lot easier as well, right? So I'm just going to show you just a few greasing points, right? You see right there, he got that. Always want to grease that. All right, and then show you what else he got down in there. You can see those grease points, right? All right, grease right there, right? So those are some important grease points that you want to grease. All right, coming up, obviously that's your column right there. You want to grease that, right? So basically the same thing on each side, right? All right, let me show you that right there, down in there. See that grease point, right? All right, so just showing you a few things, but greasing is definitely something that you can do yourself, right? I got my ladder there. Gonna talk to you about that in a few. All right, I got some diesel down here in the red jug and in my regular jug that I take with me in the truck. By the way, if you haul asphalt, you're gonna need some diesel, right? All right, so nothing but just a regular little sprayer that we put diesel in. I put it in a bucket so it won't be wasting everywhere in the truck and have your truck smelling like diesel and you dealing with the fumes of that diesel. Most of you know if you're dealing with fumes of diesel, it'll make you sick, right? All right, so in the camelback suspension, this is a very important grease point right here. You see that? All right, that helps take care of the that housing down through there, and on the other side of this setup, spring setup, right? The other side of that, on the inside of that, right? All right, there's bushings in there, and so you certainly need to keep that greased. All right, that stuff, this is stuff you can do, right? You don't have to hire anybody. You'll see up on the tailgate. All right, you got two pins right there. Let me see, can I bring you a little closer? Maybe, yeah. You got a pin right there, and then you got a pin right there, right? So my guy, he knows my truck pretty good, so he knows where to grease, right? All right, and then you come on up here, and another important point, I'm not gonna show you both sides because it's the same stuff on both sides, but you see that pin right there. Well, in order to grease that, you have to come on up under and hit these pivot points right here, and that's where your bed pivots up and down, right? All right, so you get those points as well, okay? All right, so grinders, that's something you can do. I paid somebody to do it because I just didn't have that kind of time, and being a pastor and other things I'm involved in. All right, so just a little nugget for you. For somebody who asked that question, greasing is definitely something you can do on your own. All right, and so obviously I didn't show you the drive line, but you grease your whole drive line, all of your joints and stuff, your U-joints, all the way from the transmission all the way back, right? All right, so look, grinders, you know, obviously also preventive maintenance. You know, I'm gonna check oil, I'm gonna check coolant, all that, make sure I'm good, make sure ain't no hoses rubbing together, make sure my my belts are good. I don't have no belts with no, look like they might be, got some stragglers, might be finna peel on me. I'm gonna check my tires, right? All right, so look, I got this ladder here, and what I'm about to do, grinders, is take this diesel and pour it into the back of this bed, right? I'm gonna take that red jug and I'm gonna splash that diesel, cause why? I got asphalt stuck around the doghouse, right? Of the dump bed. Those of you don't know what the doghouse is, the doghouse is that middle partition in the middle of the bed. Your cylinder goes up into, right? From up underneath, your cylinder goes up into that middle partition, right? And if you've been in dump trucking any length of time, you already know asphalt, dirt, whatever you're hauling, sometimes you get stuck up around that doghouse. So it done got kind of hard. So what I'm gonna do is splash some diesel on both sides of the doghouse. That way, when I get that first load of hot mix tomorrow night, that's just gonna pull that on out of there, right? Tricks of the trade, y'all. That's a nugget. Don't miss it. All right. So here's what I'm about to do. Also, let me show you one more thing. All right. This is a ladder. All right. You heard me say a while back on one of the other videos, I had to pay for a special tarp to go on here, and that this tarp has to actually flap over. Well, you got to be able to, how you gonna get up there to roll the flaps over? Well, I bought a 2-step ladder. I got one in each truck, and that way we can get up high enough on the sides to be able to pull that flap over and bungee cord it down, right? All right, so I'm gonna come back to you and show you the end results of what I just done with this diesel and with this flap on this tarp. All right, stay tuned, grinders. Giving y'all some nuggets on the Saturday. All right, YouTube, giving y'all a glimpse of what I've done. As you can see right there in the middle, you see a little red clay on top. I've been hauling red clay. All right, but up under that is hard asphalt, right? From where we've been hauling the asphalt. And the asphalt done got hard. So what I've done, as you can see, that red jug I had, I've taken and I poured some some diesel, I'm sorry, into the back of the bed. And what diesel does is breaks down asphalt, right? I don't care how old, how long it's been in there. Diesel breaks down asphalt, right? And so this is going to be sitting on this the rest of this day, Saturday, all day tomorrow, Sunday. And man, look, guarantee you. Now I put that first load of asphalt on Sunday night. All right, that all that right there coming out, right? No problem. You can see how I got it. I got it sitting down even all the way middle ways of my bed with, and kind of run from the back to the back. You can see that. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. That asphalt, hot asphalt, gonna suck all that up. All right. So just wanted to give you a glimpse. Diesel is gonna be your best friend when you're dealing with asphalt, right? But sometimes you got to get out and make some preparation for that next day, and not allow this stuff to build up around this doghouse, right? Doghouse right there is what we call on the left and on the right and in front of this particular apparatus here, right? That's where your cylinder goes up under into that compartment there, right? All right, so look, it's trying to show you what I'm doing on a Saturday, man, to get ready for the next day. All right, so look, got one more thing I'm gonna show you about this tarp with the flaps. You saw a couple weeks ago, maybe even a month or so ago, that I told you I had to get a special tarp to work for these people, and it has to flap around the side, and we bungee cord it down. So it's gonna be my first time actually working it, because when I went with the company, they never did ask us to use it. But I found out tomorrow night when I go out, I'm gonna have to use it for the first time. So I'm doing a run through to make sure that I fully understand how it needs to work and how I'm gonna do it, right? Game planning and planning, right? All right, so look, check this out about this tarp with the flaps. Here it is. All right, YouTube. You see this tarp situation. Told you guys I had to get a special tarp for this company that I'm working for now. They want the sides of the tarp to be able to roll off the side of the bed and be able to be pulled down, right? To keep the heat in on the asphalt. So you can kind of see how with this tarp it's velcroed over and it's stuck, right? So it'll be able to let up and back when we're just doing regular hauling. But what's going to have to happen for me to haul this asphalt tomorrow night, I am going to have to pull it loose right here, as you can see. All right, you see where it's stuck together. And all I'm going to do is pull it across the sides of the bed, right down the side. And what I got is some bungee cords that are going to just simply strap it to the side of the truck, right? All right, so I'm not going to demonstrate that. I just wanted to show it to you because I know some of you wanted to see just how that works. That's all to it, right? It's just gonna you know, in those holes, you see the holes in there, the grommets. I'm gonna take a bungee cord, stick in that hole, bring it down side the bottom of the side of the bed, strap it down, right? All right, so I just wanted to take a look at it because I hadn't done it yet. I needed to see myself, so I see pretty simple. All I'm gonna do at the asphalt plant is pull up to the rack, get out my truck, get on top of the rack. I'm gonna be to let the tarp back. I'm gonna pull the flaps off the Velcro here. Take me looks like about 4 or 5 bungee cords, and I'm gonna strap it down. Simple as that, y'all. Ain't gonna be nothing hard about it. And then when I get to the job, undo the bungee cords, let the tarp up, flap it, fold it back over right here into these spots, and that's it. All right, grinder. So look, it's been a wonderful Saturday, man. I just wanted to check it out, so I wouldn't be doing it for the first time and seeing how it go. Finna get out of here, let you guys go. Have a good rest of your Saturday. And I'm just showing you a little bit about preventive maintenance, taking care of your truck, preparation for the next work day, right? Look here, man. No grind, no shine. Country CEO is out of here. I'm gone.